As you guys probably know, I've been totally hooked on this awesome game called Please Buy Me. And guess what? It's not just me. Seems like every YouTuber and developer out there is getting drawn into this game too. It's become a massive hit. Check it out. We've got some big names in the gaming community playing it too. Just take a look at the leaderboard. The owner of Please Donate, Hazem, is also in on the action. He's been playing and gaining a ton of fame in the game. It's just awesome to see all these familiar faces diving into the game and having a blast. So if you haven't tried Please Buy Me yet, you're missing out on a lot of excitement and fun. I decided to make a full guide video since a lot of people are confused. If you already know how this game works, feel free to share it with a friend. It's gonna be a lifesaver, seriously. Aside from learning the ropes, I've got some incredible tips to share with you on how to make a lot of Robux in Please Buy Me, as well as some mistakes you should avoid. So without any more delay, let's dive into it. Some of you might be wondering if it's just another Please Donate copycat, but hold up, it's actually way different. Sure, at first glance, it may seem like your typical Please Donate style game with the whole Game Pass setup and donation system, but let me tell you, once you start playing it, you'll realize it's a whole new experience. Yes, you can set up game passes and people can donate, but here's the catch. It's not your typical donation game. When players donate, they're actually getting something valuable in return, making it more like buying a pack of Pokemon cards and trading them back. It's a unique twist on the whole concept. Sure, they've reused some familiar mechanics from Please Donate, which is cool because that's part of what inspired this game. Don't get it twisted, it's a totally different game altogether with its own style and vibe. So if you're a fan of Please Donate and love those mechanics, you'll probably dig this game too. Before we figure out how to set up your cards and related aspect, it's essential to understand how to play the game. Without knowing the game mechanics and objective, you might feel unsure about what you're doing. Once we cover that, I'll gladly walk you through the card setup and other features. This game offers various leaderboards. As you can see here, there are already a lot of players on the leaderboard. I'm not on a leaderboard yet since I haven't gathered enough fame, so if you want to support me, feel free to buy my card and resell them for more. So here's how fame works. If I were to sell my card for 1,000 Robux and you or someone else sells it for 5,000 Robux, my fame would increase to 6,000 Robux. So 1,000 Robux I initially receive plus 5,000 Robux from the sell adds up to 6,000, effectively boosting my fame. Moving on, we now have the collection value, which essentially represents the sum of all the cards in a collection. Next up, there's a live board that shows all the cards currently being sold. This is the biggest purchase, which refers to the highest amount someone's ever spent on a single card. Lastly, there's top seller board, indicating the earning of various sellers at their booth, not just from their own cards, but also from flipping cards. So welcome to my booth. Initially, it will look quite different, but don't worry, you can customize it to your liking. This section here serves as your display case, where you can showcase items that are not for sale. It's a great way to show off your collection or simply flaunt what you have to others. For instance, I've got Kit Gaming, a popular Bloxfree YouTuber with nearly 2 million subscribers, Brady J with almost 1 million subscribers, and also DV and HGen, who are content creators as well. Next up is your area for selling items with 5 slots available for your cards. Additionally, you have a 6th slot called the Showcase slot, which you can customize and display as you wish when you edit your booth. When you first join the game, a tutorial prompt will appear, but you can choose to skip it as I will guide you through the essential steps right now. Start by heading to your booth and clicking on the edit option. Look for a little plus sign and click on it. This will reveal your collection of 50 cards. Remember to keep hold of your number 1 card and avoid selling your top 10 cards since they hold more value due to their low numbers. Similarly, refrain from selling your number 69 card. Now let's proceed by clicking on booth. Take a note of the game passes here. After we set up your game passes, remember to return to this page and refresh to load them correctly. Let me show you how to set up your game passes. To begin, go back to Roblox and click on the Create tab. Even if you're using mobile, don't worry, I'll guide you through the process. Every Roblox account starts with a public experience, which is pre-created for you. If you disable yours, ensure it's made public again. Find and click on My Place, then locate associate items on the left side. Click on Passes and create a Robux pass. Keep in mind that you can't create passes for less than 5 Robux in the game. But hold on, there's more to do. Don't assume the pass is fully created yet. We need to set the price. Go back to the item or game pass and on the left find sales. Click on it and make sure the item is set for sale. Then set the price to 10 Robux, which is a reasonable starting point for new players, unless you're a well-known developer or content creator. Right here, you can see the creators earning are 70, however, you'll only receive 7 Robux as the game also deducts 10% off the top, leaving you with 6 Robux. So don't be confused by the creators earning displayed here. Let's go through the mobile process because it's similar. Alright, for mobile, you're going to visit roblox.com on your browser such as Safari or Chrome. Instead of clicking on open or continue in app, look for the little gray link at the bottom that says continue in browser. It's crucial that you do this, don't open the app. After you click continue in browser, you'll see a screen like this. If you haven't already logged in, you might need to do so. Once you're logged in, click on the crate at the top. At first glance, it may seem like there's nothing here, here, just click on the menu at the top left, then go to the dashboard. In the dashboard, you'll find the Experience tab. Scroll down until you locate your publicly created place, then click on it. Click on the menu again on the top left, and this time go to associated items similar to what you do on your PC. Click on passes, then create a pass. Name your pass whatever you want it to be, and scroll down and click create pass since it will initially be hidden. After creating the pass, go back and select it again. Once more, click on the menu at the top left, and this time click on sales to access the list of items for sale. Now you can list your pass for sale, set a price, and save the changes. Now let's get back to the game. Once it's created, simply click on the little refresh button. Now you can set the price for 10 Robux. I've brought out my number 2 card here, and I can now set up more of them. By the way, I'm selecting boot. You also have the option to put items in your display cabinet, but avoid placing your own stuff in there. Now, let's talk about your number 1 card. I recently made a mistake and sold this card for 10 Robux, but luckily, I managed to get it back. If you're a YouTuber or developer, never sell your number 1 card for anything less than, say, 10,000 or even 100,000. Later in this video, I'll cover how you can promote yourself. Let's move on to adding more cards in case we run out. As you can see here, I'm almost sold out. To replenish your cards, look at the right side of the screen and you'll find a small menu. The options include skins, binders, shop, etc. To add more cards, head over to the shop, and on the left side, you'll see your own card section where you can increase the number of cards you have. Currently, I'm limited to only 73 cards in circulation, but I plan to add a couple more tomorrow to have a bit more. Let me show you how. To get more cards, you need fame coins, and these cards can be obtained using fame coins. You can earn them by completing quests. Simply go to your quest, and there are plenty of them to complete. You can also buy more coins here. If you go to own cards, you can purchase them individually or in a bundle, which I highly recommend unless you're aiming for a specific amount like 69. The maximum amount of cards you can have is 500, but I don't think I'll ever make that many. It would create too many cards in circulation. Our goal is to maintain the value of these cards, and the reason is that's how you'll boost your fame in the long run. If there are too many cards out there, the market will become saturated. Keeping the card count low increases rarities and help to keep the average price high. Currently, my average price per card is about 410, and people are selling them for around 1,000 Robux. Also, if you come across my card, feel free to buy them and try to resell them for more. It will help me grow my fame, and you could potentially make a decent profit as well. Now that you've learned how to add more cards when you run out, let's discuss the importance of customizing your card. A well-designed card can significantly enhance your sell. Take a look at my card as an example. While it's not the best since I couldn't afford the cooler protectors like the Holy Protector or the golden ones, it still serves its purpose. To personalize your card, follow these steps. Navigate to skins section where you'll find a variety of skins to choose from. I've gone with the red skin as it appeals to me and aligns with my favorite color. You'll come across numerous skins here, but keep in mind that most of them require coins, just like other items. There are also different protectors with fancy glowing effects. The Holy Protector is the most expensive yet coolest one of all. It comes in various colors, and personally, I find the Holy Protector to be the most striking. You also have the option to write a message on the back of your card. Simply enter your desired message at the top. Lastly, don't forget that you can also customize your booth. Let's discuss the next topic, how to price your card and keep track of its buyers. Let's see who currently owns one of my cards. To begin, navigate to your binder and select the card you wish to examine. For example, my number 23 card was sold for 200 Robux to Warscar, who then sold it for 500 Robux to R8_Killer1. You can trace the trading history to identify the current owner. Now, moving on to pricing your card, here are some general guidelines. If you're not a star creator or a YouTuber but an average player looking to sell your cards, it's best not to be overly greedy. Instead, set your prices relatively low. Here's a good way to promote your cards. Create a title that appeals to other players such as I'm a YouTuber or invest in me, I'm the next Mr. Beast or whatever. As for pricing, for an average player, I would recommend setting your highest card price at 10 to 15 Robux, and if you feel uncomfortable pushing it a bit, you can go up to 50 Robux. It's essential to be cautious when pricing your card, especially if you're dealing with unfamiliar buyers, since there's a limit to how many cards you can sell. Encourage your friend to be your first buyer, since just like you collect your friends, they will likely want to collect yours as well. Gradually, your popularity will grow. Also, there are 5 types of cards that tend to sell well in this game, which include star creator, YouTubers, followed by developers, Twitch streamers, TikTokers, administrators, and other notable figures. Cards associated with significant fame can fetch good prices. If you happen to have a lot of friends, it's beneficial to have them purchase your card to increase your visibility. Later, we'll discuss the process of buying cards and determining if it's a wise investment. As a content creator, if you are considered a star creator, it is customary to set the initial selling price for your card at like 1,000 Robux. For new creators joining the game, a starting price of 1,000 Robux is good. On the other hand, it's important to not undersell it for less than 1,000 Robux, as this may lead to oversaturation and a decrease in your card's value. As for the top 10 cards, if you decide to sell your number 1 card, it's advisable to keep the price range between 10,000 Robux to 100,000 Robux. For the second position, aim for around 5,000 to 50,000 Robux, and for the rest of the top 10, consider pricing them at around 10,000 Robux. For smaller creators, you can adjust these prices accordingly based on the market demand or consider offers made by potential buyers. Alright, so here's a valuable tip to determine whether a card is worth purchasing or not. Go ahead and pull out your calculator when you see a potential card worth buying. Input the total amount of fame a card possesses and then divide that by the number of cards currently in circulation. For example, I have 30,000 fame, and with 73 cards in circulation, when I divide the fame by circulations, my cards are valued at around 410 Robux. However, keep in mind that the actual price may vary depending on the specific serial number. For example, one of my cards with the serial number 20 might be valued at well over 2,000 Robux due to its rarity. And since having the YouTube icon imprinted on my card, it will significantly increase its overall value. Remember, don't go sky high prices, trust me, it's about finding the sweet spot. It might take some time, but it'll be worth it when those Robux start rolling in. Oh, and here's another pro tip. Hold on to your rare cards for a bit. Patience is key because selling them too soon might cost you a fortune. I learned this lesson firsthand and I don't want you to make the same mistake. Now, if you follow all of my advice thus far, you're well on your way to success. Keep pushing forward by raising your price after every 10 card sale. It's like climbing the ladder of fame and fortune in Please Buy Me. Believe me, you can be just as successful as everyone else on the leaderboard and even more. But hey, let's keep it real, not everyone's journey is the same, right? If you want to learn how to build fame, I've got you covered. I've got another video right here on the screen that will guide you through that method. That's it for today's video. If you want more awesome content like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!